All right, cyber traders, welcome back on this Wednesday. How's everybody doing this morning? Hopefully everybody's all excited. What a great day yesterday. Oh my God, the VRPX. Holy crap, what the hell just happened? We're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about a couple other stocks that made some big moves, talk about what we did yesterday. Yesterday was actually, shockingly, it was a really good day. I was really good. I was really excited about yesterday. But before we get started, I have to make a quick announcement. I got to wish my wife a happy birthday, August 18th. Debbie, I love you. 23 years. Happy birthday to you. And I think everybody else wishes you happy birthday too here. So just want to make that quick little shout out. So anyway, getting back into what's going on in the trading. Thanks, everybody. Let's see what's going on. That's going on this morning. There's a lot going on this morning. I thought it was going to be pretty slow and go into the summer, but I tell you, pre-market yesterday was horrible. It's been horrible for the past probably 2 weeks. But when we finally got our big hit, and I want to start off talking about with this VRPX. Now, I was talking to Josh yesterday. I didn't buy a very big lot. I bought a very small lot of it. But the VXRP was actually a really good overnight position. And I don't know what happened. I mean, we were trading it right around here, around 9:30. And you could see the stock was right around $4. And for some of you who don't know about the stock, it was basically an IPO. The stock had a nice little push. And then all of a sudden, you could see the stock ran to about $10. I mean, that's a 100% move out there. And then it started doing this nasty shake. It started to come back down. And I mean, nothing happened. So I went to lunch. I left, okay? And right around, I don't know what happened, right around here, around 11 o'clock, the thing just ran all the way to 14. And you could see kind of flatlined. And then right going into the close, we had a huge run up. Stock ran from 13 to 15. And then after hours, it just basically just took off. And I was telling Josh, we were sitting there, we were watching the stock. I'm like, damn, the stock's at $14. We were just trading at $5. And you could see the thing had a nice pop. I said, this thing could probably take off. And right around about 20 minutes in after hours, you could see the stock ran from 15 all the way up to about 21, which is unheard of. And then after hours, it just ran this morning, ran to about 38. So listen, not only do we trade in pre-market, but after-market hours do trade. We don't get a VRPX all the time, but we do get about, I would say, in the summertime, like this time of day, we do get about 2 or 3 a month like this that go up about 300-400%. Now, obviously, my opinion is short squeeze. I mean, you don't get stocks that go up this high. We'll see eventually it's going to tank. Nothing goes from like the $4 price range up to $40. I don't care how great their drug is. I mean, there's only one stock, and I think Grant Brockway remembers this stock. We traded stock. Grant actually was funny. He was there. We were in Orlando, and I was doing a speaking at the Money Show. This is about like, I don't know, Grant, you probably know. Your memory's probably better than mine. I think it was like about 7-8 years ago. We were down there, and we were trading a stock called CICR, so one of these pharmaceutical stocks, and the stock literally ran from like $80 to $300, and then it went to like $500, and it actually stayed around $300 for a while. So, but it was great. It was right in the middle of the day, which is very rare. Same. But this one, listen, a lot cheaper, a lot better. That's what it's all about. So anyway, that stock did really well yesterday. We had a couple other stocks also that did pretty good. I want to bring up the ALF was also a very nice, inexpensive stock. Great move right around 12 o'clock. News came out, boom, thing ran from, you can see, from $6.70 all the way up to about $10. That was a great move. And then it had an after hours run right after here. ALF. I know you guys were trading us going into the close. ABUS was another one, afternoon runner, beautiful stock, another 290, ran all the way up to about 320. I don't like how it was trending, though. You could see very spotty right here regarding about the chart right here. And you could see that the stock, but it did go up. It did move up pretty nicely. I'm throwing the stock back on the watch list for this morning, the ABUS. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. So we're going to keep an eye on all those stocks right there. So get decent volume right now in pre-market, but it was a really good day yesterday. I think a lot of us did pretty well yesterday. And you know what? and remember what I told you yesterday. And for everybody here on YouTube and Facebook Live, I always tell everybody, you know what? Just buy one stinking share of the stock. You got to stop trading on demo mode. All right. You're never going to learn unless you put some skin in the game. All right. I know, like, well, what's the sense, paying, putting that much? It doesn't matter. Just go out there, put some skin in the game, then you work your way up. That's the whole point about us journaling and everything else, which, by the way, let me remind everybody today, remember, Josh is doing phase 1, lesson 3 and lesson 4. So you took it on Monday and today's on Wednesday. We're going to cover a lot of this stuff. All right. So please go out there and follow along. All right. Let's talk about what's going on this morning. So apparently a lot of these stocks from yesterday are spilling into today. So the VRPX, we know it's on there. I'll be really, really cautious. Listen, this is a category 5. Okay. So when Josh was going over in phase 1, lesson 1, 50%, and I'll keep repeating this over and over again, 50% of the people fail in trading because they're trading something that is not tradable. What does tradable mean? Means that it's very volatile. It's got a big spread. It's basically out of your category. All right, which is okay, which is fine. That's why you got to work your way up, and you work from 1 to 5. But this is obviously, I don't care what the stock is doing. You should not be trading it unless you're, the traders in here that average between, 750 to about 2,000-3,000 a day. Just stay away from it. Very, very dangerous stock because eventually it's going to collapse. It's going to collapse, and you don't want to be the one holding the bag. But anyway, you guys did well on it, and all you advanced traders in here, keep an eye on it. CMCB is another one that's moving pretty nicely this morning. She just made a little pop right now, just now. Listen, there's always new ones. Please don't go back and I saw people talking about it. They're talking about today, regarding about the VRPX. Don't worry about this other ones like this one. PMCB, it's moving up pretty nicely. We found the stock in the morning hours. You could see we had we posted we actually posted in YouTube, so you guys could see it on there and on Facebook. But you guys see it on the alerts. The stock was on the alert. It was actually I put this in front of VRPX. Okay, but it's got a nice little move. A lot of you remember this stock. It had a nice little gap up. It's filling a gap right here. Spreads a little bit better. I think it's a category 2. Minimum, not no 1. Don't let the $5 stock fool you. But up 70%. Nice little move right there. We're gonna watch that one. I know some of you guys already traded. Oh, Chuck already made 32 cents on it. Good for you, Chuck. There you go. In the Cyber Group room. I'm just put that in there so everybody could see that, and hopefully everybody could see that right there. Chuck just made some money on that one. Good for you, Chuck. Another one, and listen, it's not that busy of a day, so there's not a lot of stocks. You got this SNGX that did show up on my watch list. 2 million shares, category 1, beginners. This is probably up your alley. It hasn't moved that much right now in pre-market, but I like that, where it's at. For all you beginners, maybe there's something to get your feet wet. This one's not bad. Broadway is moving pretty nicely too. This stock's up 14%, 800,000 shares. 10-cent spread, tier sizes, not too crazy about it. It started trending down. Once again, it's one of these spoon stocks. So probably I'm gonna put this on a 2, or even scratch it. I don't know what happened to TLRY. This thing just took off in pre-market. I mean, in this morning at 7 o'clock, the thing went from 14 to 1440, and I put it on the watch list. I'm like, oh my God, you know what? This thing's moving. And all of a sudden, 8 o'clock came around. It just came right back down. So I'm going from on my A list to my B list, even the C list in TLRY. I thought something came out with that was pretty good news, and then sure enough, it obviously didn't. I'm throwing A bus back on the watch list, which you all know. And you know what? I want to bring something up. I mean, I think everybody's hearing a lot about what's going on with Congress trying to pass this $3.5 trillion Green New Deal package. Well, I don't know what happened, but you would think off the top of your head that the solar stock's going to take off. What the hell happened to JKS? This is like the pioneer of solar stocks, right? This thing just dropped 20 points like that. at. It was I don't know what happened, but just gets to show you got to be a little careful on, because I know a lot of people jumped into the EV stocks and everything. I'm a fan of EV stocks, but I got 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door. So I don't act like I'm smarter than everybody else. I just see what the street does and how they react. One last stock I forgot to mention that we did trade yesterday, which has done pretty well. Actually, I'm doing a swing trade on the stock, is Pfizer. Pfizer's actually moving really, really nicely. Been doing a swing trade on that stock. I don't know. I just felt like, how is it Moderna, trading at 200, and I'm ticked off at myself because I missed it. I got distracted. I saw the stock hovering right around here around 220. Then when I saw it at 250, I kind of forgot about it. And then the damn thing went to 350. I'm like, oh, forget it. And then right to 500, almost had a heart attack. I'm like, I screwed up. But Pfizer, I don't know. I just thought it was pretty cheap. I jumped in about a week ago, and we're doing pretty good with Pfizer. I'm still a fan of it. So I don't know why is this at 50? Actually, also it broke all-time highs. So that's another pretty cool. So listen, we do some swing trading here. So remember, you want to be a good day trader. I'm sorry, you want to be a good options trader. You damn well better learn how to swing trade first, okay? Because it's what moves into swing trade. It makes an option trade, and you want to be a good swing trade and option trade. Well, it all starts from day trading. And that's where that all happens, all right? So that's where we got at it. By the way, Tina, happy birthday to you too. Actually, my sister and my wife's birthday on the same day. Let's wish Tina and Debbie a happy birthday. Thank you, guys. Still looking great. Enjoy it, and good to be here. All right, guys. Listen, good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Don't forget, class today at 10:30. We're going to do phase 1, lesson 2, and 3 and 4. And then for everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you back here at 2:30. And, and then, like I said, if you make your money, take the day off, right? Don't worry about it. You missed this, missed that. They're there every day. I can make one guarantee to everybody. You will always pay taxes, and the stock market's not going out of business. Okay, so don't ever worry about missing anything. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.